Joe Biden absolutely trolled the shit out of Trump on Twitter. Take a look at this.
If I lose to him, I don't know what I'm going to do. I will never speak to you again. You'll never see me again.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
I think that was good. Yeah, it was a cute little move there. One staffer working with Biden deserves a raise and deserves to be promoted. Whoever came up with that one, not bad. You're thinking on your feet. I like it. It's clever. It's kind of similar to something Trump would do, you know? Just a quick little troll job, 1, 2, 3, and it'll have a positive outcome. Because, by the way, everybody who's not already hardcore MAGA is going to watch that and be like, that's sort of what's up. In fact, when that moment happened in Trump's rally, I saw a lot of stuff on my Twitter feed, like, was basically saying, like, that's what's up. Of course. Go away. You're annoying. And so I guess, it was kind of like low-hanging fruit. It was obvious. It was right there. Like, you could run with it. But usually, Democratic campaigns don't really do the things that they're supposed to do, or don't go for an easy, like, there's a layup. There's a layup here. Some quick little points. And, I think that lands. I think it's a good troll job. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised, because most of the time, again, I feel like Democratic campaigns, as a general rule, are more like, they're more by the book and doing the things that they think they're supposed to do, as opposed to just being like kind of clever and in the moment and creative and doing adjustments on the fly and being plugged in a way that's not fake, you know? Because most of the time you see them trying to be like plugged in, it annoys you. Like Trump or Biden playing Despacito on his phone, trying to do outreach to the Latino community. Like, oh god, man, reel it in a little bit. What are you doing? Or putting them in a video game, putting Kamala and Joe in a video game. It's like, okay, you can't cross the line into pandering. You have to avoid that as much as possible. But to be plugged in a way that's not condescending, pedantic, patronizing, that works. That wins elections. So I do think they struck the right balance here from a strategic perspective. But even substantively speaking, yeah, Don, go away. But by the way, he will never do that. That man is fundamentally incapable of being outside of the spotlight. Just absolutely, positively, 100% without a doubt, thrives off it, loves it. I've told you guys this story before because there was great reporting on it at the time, but when Trump got the nomination, he reached out to John Kasich and said, listen, we want you to be VP, and we basically want you to run the country, and I'm going to go around the country and basically do rallies all the time, trying to get people signed on to the MAGA agenda, and, you dot all the I's and cross all the T's and do all the work, and I'll do the rallies and be the figurehead and basically take all the credit. And Kasich was like, no, I don't want to do that. But what does that tell you? It tells you something we already kind of knew about Trump, which is he lives for his favorite thing is watching Fox News and doing rallies, because he gets the love and adoration of the crowd, which, is something that is a little bit like a drug. I have to admit, I've done public speaking myself, clearly. And yeah, there is something about when you say something and the whole crowd is like, yeah, it's like, oh, this feels good. I like this a lot. And, Trump's got to fill that more than any other public persona ever. This guy's got a void deep inside that he's trying to fill. And he's going to fill it with doing nonstop rallies and talking about Crooked Hillary and Sleepy Joe and Slow Joe and, all this. So he ain't going anywhere. If Trump loses, first of all, he's going to make a big stink about losing, where he's going to question the legitimacy of the election, and that'll spark a constitutional crisis, and it'll be a total mess, and this country will go to hell. But even if he loses and eventually concedes, he ain't going anywhere. He might run again in 2024. He might start like a Trump TV network or something, might work for Fox News, or there's a million things that he could do and he would do, and all of them involve the spotlight for sure.